DJ Firestarr, keeping it smashed.
Swizz Beatz on the show tonight. We've been going back and forth with the chat, playing a couple of records in between as well. Swizz, I wanted to ask you, like, the landscape's obviously changed now going forward. We've touched on verses earlier in the show. Going forward for things like the live shows and the sort of entertainment industry, the precedent that you've set with verses, what kind of value has it showed you into that kind of, that kind of area and that kind of way of doing things?
I mean, it showed me that if people can't move around, this is the option for that.
Right.
Now when people can move around, it probably not going to be as strong as an option, which is why we would go live in person, right? So
yeah.
When people can't move around, it's the number one thing, and it's been cool because people have been moving around and it's still been the number one thing. But you could tell the difference,
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, in line with the way we've all lived our lives so far to maybe how we're going to have to live, things, the way we're going to have to live sort of going forward, what advice would you give to people that have maybe been struggling throughout this period of kind of change? They've maybe been directly affected, they've lost loved ones or struggled with the restrictions. You're one to sort of embody passion and the zone and the spirits at all times. So what advice could you give, and what do you do to keep yourself in the zone, essentially?
Oh man, I think that, sending blessings to everybody that have been affected during the situation, and, wish you to stay strong and stay creative, zone in on yourself, and try to correct the things that you don't like. Use this time wisely. That's what I've been doing. I've been, creative verses, like that didn't cost any money, by the way. So it's not about, oh, you can do that because you have money. No, we just did an idea and just went, just trying new things, so people should just try new things and just step outside their box.